And a hearing to relaunch the investigation into the execution of Russia's royal family is postponed by a Moscow court. Descendants of the Romanov dynasty have been trying to prove that the killings were carried out by order of the state. A hearing to reopen the investigation into the execution of Russia's royal family has now been postponed. The head of the Romanov dynasty, Grand Duchess Maria Vladimirovna, has been pursuing the case to get justice for what she calls a political killing carried out by order of the state. RT's Yekaterinburg is following the story.
This court hearing hasn't happened because the chief investigator into the criminal case, into the murder of the Tsarist family, didn't turn up, and it's for the second time already. In January this year, Russia's Prosecutor General's office formally closed an investigation, a criminal case, into the murders. It said too much time has elapsed since the time of the crime, that all those who were responsible for it had died. But the members of the Romanovs family, which is based in Spain and which is represented by Grand Duchess Maria Vladimirovna, argue this ruling. And the lawyer of the Romanovs house actually says it's pure negligence from the side of the prosecution office. And if it wasn't for the news, if it hadn't been for the news which they read there in Spain, they might have never had found out about the ruling at all.
The Great Duchess hasn't been given the document ordering the case closure. She heard about it from the media. The definition of the Prosecutor General's Investigators Committee suggests that the royal family was murdered not by the regime, but by ordinary criminals. We can't agree with that.
2 years ago, Russia's Supreme Court, the upper court, ruled and recognized that Nicholas II and the members of his family were victims of Bolshevik repression. After their bodies were found and after they were buried, they were canonized by the Russian Orthodox Church. Here's where the controversy lies, because this recent ruling by Russia's Prosecutor General's office, its wording at least says that they fell victims of regular criminals, and this is what the Romanovs family argued. Many speculate that the only aim of the claimant in this case is profiting from some of the royal property seized from the family, and we know that the value of those belongings is quite substantial. As far as the claimant herself, Grand Duchess Maria Vladimirovna, and her lawyer are concerned, they insist that their only goal is to restore the good name of Nicholas II and his family.